Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be taking the 501st Legion on a picture day. Let's get started. For my first picture, I'm going to set up a huge mountain in the background. Here we go again with the rock work and filler brick. Probably one of my favorite things to do. That was a lie. But granted, it looks good for the picture, so we gotta do it in the background. At least whatever's going to be fitting in frame, because I measured where my phone was going to be taking the picture and measured to where I didn't really have to complete the rock work. Because, you know, why would you build a lot more when it's not even going to be in frame? Work smarter, not harder. The main thing in the background is going to be a blown up AAT, with Rex and a few other 501st clone troopers up in the foreground of the picture. Now that all the rock work is completely finished, all we have to do now is really tile off the complete floor, add some vegetation, add our exploded AAT and the minifigures, which that AAT did not cooperate at all and was super frustrating to set up. And now that the mock is completely finished, I take the picture and this is what it looks like. Now on to the next picture. For my second picture, what I'm going to be doing is kind of a smaller mock. I'm going to be having a clone officer and a clone heavy in front of kind of a destroyed rundown building. Since this will only be a 16 by 16 stud mock, detail is going to be everything. So I added some tiles and plates and wedge plates down on the bottom of the terrain. But really what I'm talking about is just not having a flat wall. Using different pieces like masonry bricks and headlight bricks to make the wall kind of pop and add detail. I added a sideways plate at the back to just add some more color and detail and texture into the mock so that the little holes in the foreground of the picture won't show off my lavender walls in the background. And just like that, another picture down. My third mock is going to be a lot bigger than the last one I just did, and my goal for this picture is to have the 501st on the way back corner of the mock, capturing the shoulders of the droids that are going to be in the very foreground. The setting for this picture is going to be inside a hallway of maybe a Venator class starship, which has been boarded by some separatist droids and is being defended by the clones. Now at the end of this building, you might see that the picture is very different from where I kind of left off, and that's because I tampered around a little bit. The lighting was super dark, couldn't really see much. Overall, it wasn't the best photo. But here it is, the final product. For the fourth mock on what to make, I was kind of having creator's block and not really sure what I wanted to do, and I'm not too proud of how this mock turned out. The picture didn't turn out super well and the mock isn't too detailed. Overall, it looks like not a lot of thought went into the mock. So in between this picture and the next last picture, I took a little bit of a break to kind of get those creative juices back flowing so that the last mock could be the best one ever. But for this mock, I kind of went with mud, kind of added some brown terrain into the mix, and added an explosion for some extra details and something else to look at. And here's the final product. I'm definitely going to be taking quite a good break in between this mock and the next one. For my last picture, what I wanted to build was kind of a clone hideout up against a mountain. So yes, again, we're going to be doing rock work, but not a lot of it because this picture is going to be taken close to the ground. I did waste my time, however, on this mock building the rock work way higher than I needed it. I also built this camouflage net, which ended up not even being in the picture. So then moving on from that, I kind of worked on the terrain a little bit more, putting tiles and plating down on the 16 by 16 plates, putting an E-web blaster as well into the little hideout. I also made a little dugout with some 1x2 slopes. Now all I have to do is add in the minifigures, which is going to be 3 501st clone troopers and a couple of dead droids on the ground. And here is the final photo. And here it is. Look at all these unfinished, ugly mocks that you can see. But the pictures were pretty good, right? Well, at least I hope so. So leave your opinions down in the comments, as well as any other Clone Legion or maybe Stormtroopers that you'd like to see me do this same video with. But that's gonna wrap up this video here, so consider subscribing and I'll see you all in the next video.